Good morning, my students. How are you today? I hope you all are doing well and good. So today's lesson is the second part of Act 4 of Macbeth. As you know that in the previous session we have taken for Act 4 the first scene. And before we explain the second and third scene, we're going to take a quick revision on Act 4, the first scene. As you remember, here in scene 1, that Macbeth meets the three witches again because he wanted to know more about his future. One of the spirit ones come against Macbeth, told him, okay, beware Macduff, take care of Macduff. Macduff is the Thane of Fire, as you know. And the second spirit tell him to be bloody because no man that was born of a woman can harm him. That means no one in the world on earth can harm Macbeth. And the third spirit tell him that he will never be defeated until Great Arnhem would move against him. Means the forest moves against him, and that will never ever happen. That is impossible, of course. And don't forget the last prophecy of them when he wanted to know if any one of Banquo's family will take the throne, and there was a line of kings appeared to him, and all of them looked like Banquo, which was something shock to Macbeth and made him mad. Then a messenger came and he told Macbeth that Macduff fled to England, escaped to England. At that time, Macbeth decided to go to the house of Macduff and kill his wife, his children, and also his friends. Here, before we start with the second scene of Act 4, some important things you have to take care of. It's all about Macduff and Lady Macduff. Okay? Macduff, as you know, he is the Thane of Five, and as you know, when Macbeth in the first or in the second act, Act 2, when King Duncan was killed, Macbeth killed the servant, and Macduff was doubt about this action of Macbeth because they should question the servant before they were killed. So here, Macduff felt something wrong with Macbeth, of doing something, of killing the two servants. And if you remember in Act 3 that Macduff refused to attend the feast of Macbeth, which was obviously known that Macduff became against Macbeth, and he doesn't feel comfortable about Macbeth. Then, in Act 4, the first spirit told Macbeth to beware Macduff. And when Macduff fled to England, I'm repeating this part because it's very important. When Macduff fled to England, Macbeth decided to get rid of Macduff and his family because he knows that Macduff causes a real danger in him. So, about scene 2, it's all about Lady Macduff, not Lady Macbeth. Take care. Here I am talking about the wife of Macduff and her son. Okay? So I want you to open your drama book, page number, okay, it's on page number 68. Scene 2, Act 4, Scene 2. Okay, we will start with that. Are you ready? Okay, let's start.
Act 4, Scene 2.
Why has my husband gone and left us here alone?
You must be patient, madam.
Patient? He was not. Macduff is not a traitor, but leaving us has made him look like one.
He must have had good reason.
Good reason? To leave his wife, his children, to leave his castle, everything he owns? He does not love us. Even birds protect their young. My husband is a coward and a fool. No. His leaving is against all reason.
My dearest madam, please do calm yourself. I know Macduff is good, wise, brave, and well informed. I dare not tell you more. Scotland is now full of fears and lies. Men are afraid, but don't know what they fear. Now I must go. I'll soon be here again. Let's hope that things get better. Farewell, dear child, and may God protect you.
He had a father, but that father's gone.
If I stay longer, we all shall be in trouble. Farewell.
So, my son, your father's dead. How will you live now? As birds do, Mother. What do you mean by eating worms? I'll pick up what I can, as they do, Mother. Poor bird. You must not be afraid. You won't be caught. That's true. No one tries to catch a little bird. My father is not dead, although you say so. Yes, he is dead. How will you get on without a father? And how will you get on without a husband? Oh, I shall find another soon enough. Was my father a traitor, Mother? Yes, he was. What is a traitor? Well, someone who swears and lies. And are they all traitors? The people who do that? Yes, they are. And they must be hanged. Who must hang them? Well, the honest men. Then the liars and swearers are fools, for there are enough of them to attack and hang the honest men. Now God help you, poor youngster. But how will you get on without a father? If he was dead, you'd cry for him. As you don't cry, it's a good sign that I'll soon have a new father. Poor little boy. How cleverly you talk.
God bless you, madam. I know who you are, although you don't know me. Take my advice. There is much danger here. This castle is not safe, so leave at once. I am frightening you, but I must do it. Go with your children, and heaven help you all.
Where should I go? I've done no harm. But that won't save me now. Who are you?
Where is your husband?
Nowhere, I hope, where men like you can find him.
Macduff is a traitor.
My father's not a traitor. Wicked man.
Wicked am I? Then you'll die too.
He has killed me, Mother. Run away. Mother! Mother!
So guys, as you see, this is all in all about the second scene. Here at the beginning, Lady Macduff didn't accept that. Macduff left them without saying anything and fled to England. And she thought that he is a traitor. But as you know, it's not true at all. Then Ross, he shouldn't stay there because also he is in danger, and he alerted them. He told them about the news, and he left immediately. She talked to her boy, her son, and while they were talking, a messenger came to warn him of a danger, that they should leave immediately. But before they leave, a murderer or two murderers, yeah, it was only one murder, came and he killed the son of Macduff and also Lady Macduff. Okay? Then, here we will start with the next scene, scene 3. Take care. In scene 3, it's when Macduff met Malcolm. If you remember that Malcolm, he is the son of King Duncan, okay? And before anything, they had a conversation. We're gonna see what happened in this conversation right now. So we will start with scene 3 right now. Are you ready? Then it's on page 71, okay? Let's start.
Act 4, Scene 3. The news you bring from Scotland is so bad that we can only cry for our dear country. Let us rather plan to fight. Every day brings deaths and other horrors. We have our swords and now's the time to use them. You've told me many things. Should I believe you? The tyrant, foul Macbeth, was once thought honest. You were his friend. He has not harmed you yet. You may still be the cruel tyrant's friend. He may have sent you here to spy on me, to learn my thoughts. You must believe me. I am not a traitor, but Macbeth is. And he's the king. Even an honest man may feel he must obey the one who rules him. Why should I trust you? Satan himself was once an angel. A wicked man may have an honest face, but honest faces look the same. I have no hope left, and I have many doubts. Why did you leave your loved ones in the tyrant's power? Why did you leave the ones you love in danger? You left them, but you did not say goodbye. My own safety may depend on you. I must be careful. Bleed, poor Scotland. The tyrant's rule will not be stopped by goodness. Macbeth is safe. Farewell. I would not be the villain that you think me for all the riches of the world. Do not be offended by my words. I do not fear you, but I weep for Scotland. As each day passes, so its pains increase. But I can raise an army here in England. Together we shall march against the tyrant and end his evil rule. But I must tell you this. Then I shall put my foot upon his head or place it on my sword. That may not be the end. You know Macbeth is cruel and black-hearted. How do you know I'm not as bad as him, or even worse? Take care you don't replace one tyrant with another. No devil is more wicked than Macbeth, but I may be. You don't know me at all. And once I'm king, I can do what I like. As my power grows, so will my evil nature. Cruel, lustful, greedy. That's what men will call me. And they will wish Macbeth was still their king. Oh, Scotland, Scotland. Oh, unhappy country. If what you say is true, then stay in England. Oh, my poor heart. My hope ends here. Farewell, good Thane, worthy friend. My words were meant to test you. I feared the tyrant sent you here himself to make me join his plans. Nothing that I've said about myself is true. I'm honest, kind, and fair. In all my life, I've done no harm to anyone. The only lies I've told are these about myself. All that I have belongs to you and Scotland. The English king will give 10,000 men, and with their help, we'll get our country back. Now I can rejoice in heaven's power. Brave Malcolm, great son of your great father. Together we shall overthrow the tyrant and make you Scotland's king. What news from Scotland, worthy Thane? Alas, poor country. Each day more people die, and every year hears cries of pain and fear. No man in Scotland smiles. They die in pain. Their lives cut short and ended by the tyrant. And every minute brings more grief, more awful news. How is my wife? Well, she's very well. And all my children. Well, too. So cruel Macbeth has not disturbed their peace. Your family was at peace when I last saw them. Tell us all your news. Then know this, noble Thane. The tyrant now has enemies, but yet his power is strong. You are needed, noble Thane, in Scotland. If you were there, then many men would join you. The victory would be ours. Our news is good. 10,000 Englishmen are ready to march against the tyrant. Brave Macduff will join us. That is great news. I wish that mine were good. But I have words to say that fill my heart with pain. Please tell us what you mean. Is this bad news for everyone? Or is it just for me? Forgive me, noble Thane. The news I bring is meant for you alone. So I had guessed when you began to speak. Tell me at once. Quickly, let me have it. You must not blame me for this dreadful news. The words I have to say are cruel and deadly. Your castle has been entered by the tyrant's soldiers. Your wife and children, they have all been killed. My children too. Wife, children, servants, all who could be found. I was not there to save them. My wife is killed, you say. That's what I said. Let's use revenge to cure this awful pain. The tyrant has no children, and all mine are dead. All my sweet darlings, and their mother too, must be strong. And so I shall be, but I must weep too. They died instead of me. I must be blamed for it. All that I ask of heaven is that one day soon I'll meet the tyrant king and kill him with my sword. That's what I need to hear. All things are ready. The angelic powers of heaven are prepared to help us. The time has come. Take what cheer you may. The longest night will always end in day. Act 4.
Alright, my student. So as you see here in this scene, at the beginning of this scene, Macduff meets Malcolm Duncan's son, as you know. Okay. Then, at first, when Malcolm talked to Macduff, he didn't trust him. Okay. If you look to page number 71, just get page 71. The part above, Malcolm said, "You have told me many things. Should I believe you? The tyrant found Macbeth was one fought honest. You were his friend. He has no harm you yet. You may still be the cruel tyrant's friend. He may have sent you here to spy on me, to learn my thoughts." So here, Malcolm at first thought that Macduff came to spy on him, to learn his plan and tell it to Macbeth. And Macduff had to persuade him, to tell him, "No, I'm a good friend. I'm here to help you and to take our revenge from Macbeth." Malcolm was testing Macduff in a part. If you get page number 72, page 72, the last two lines down, the last two lines in the page. When Malcolm said, "You know Macbeth is cruel and black-hearted. How do you know I'm not as bad as him? Maybe when I'm a king, after Macbeth, maybe I'll be worse than him, more power, more true." And he continued, or even worse, "Take care you don't replace one tyrant with another." Macduff told him, "No, you know, Macbeth is completely wicked and evil man." So Malcolm replied him, "But I may be. You don't know me at all. And once I'm a king, I can do what I like. As my power grows, so will my evil nature, cruel, lustful, greedy. That's what men will call me. And they will wish Macbeth was still their king." He was telling him these words to test him, telling him, maybe when I am a king, the crown back to me again, you will find very rude and dreadful king to you. Macduff told him, oh, if you are like this, if you're gonna be like this, no, stay here in England, we don't want you. And he said at the end, my hope ends here. So Malcolm knows that Macduff is an honest man and he came here ready to help him. And while they were talking, Ross came with the bad news about Macduff, that all of his family was killed. So here, Malcolm had changed his mind after knowing that Macbeth had killed Macduff's wife and children. And they mentioned that the English king supported Malcolm and Macduff with 10,000 soldiers, so they can defeat Macbeth and take the throne. And they arranged for an army to attack Scotland, prevent the throne from Macbeth, and the throne should back to Malcolm, as you know, because he is the he is the son of King Duncan before he was killed. This is all in all in Act 4. It's a very important act, guys. You have to study it well. You have to know the events, the question which you have are referring to. Just you need to study the act well before you answer any question. Of course, all of your questions are welcomed. If you have any question to ask me, I'm here for you. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have learned something new and see you in the next session. Bye-bye.